That sound is just great. Especially after a day where I'm just Texas, man. Texas those allergies down here are crazy. Now I don't know if I got allergies or I'm just sick, but my face feels bloated. Now don't go making jokes about my face now. My face feels bloated. I feel like shit. But I was like, I'm gonna do a fucking pod today. I don't give a shit. We're gonna make it happen. Anyways, cheers everybody. I need to have myself a beer. Ah, happy hump day. I hope everybody's having a great middle of the week. Unfortunately, not everybody is. We've heard a lot of news today. Let me know what you think. Now, of course, and there's one thing I'm gonna say I really not a fan of. It's like every time something happens, everybody's just straight to the what side is he on? Is he this? Oh, let me get this. And it's I get it because we are seeing way more left wing violence than in my lifetime. I've always seen more left wing violence than I've ever seen right wing. Um, I know right wing violence does happen. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say it is non existent, but the way they skew the numbers and everything. And I mean, just when I heard this, I was at work and I heard, oh, yeah, they shut up a ICE facility in Dallas. First thing I thought was, okay, they're shooting up an ICE facility. We see all the rhetoric that's been going on with ICE. We see Gavin Newsom, and we're gonna watch that video again right now. Just saying, I mean, they made the new law that they were talking about where they're gonna where all ICE agents have to unmask themselves while they're in California. And we know why they're masking themselves. We fucking know. And if you're that fucking dumb, if you're that dumb, I do want to say that. Let me get a drink before I say this. Mm. If you are that dumb to not really comprehend why ICE agents have to cover their face because of leftist terrorists that are trying to dox them and hurt their families and hurt them. If you cannot comprehend, if you can't correlate those two things, you're just a fucking idiot and you're beyond help, or you're in not even and you're in a goddamn cult. Let's just be honest. Again, I've been a little sick, so I apologize for any time I cough or the sniffies. I got the sniffies. I didn't do any bumps, trust me. Just got the sniffies. But you're in the cult and you're an idiot or you're an idiot. It's a little of both, to be completely honest. It is ridiculous for you to not even comprehend, even know, oh man, why are they doing this? And to hear the rhetoric of everybody out there, you hear Gavin Newsom talking about it, like we have mass men kidnapping children, kidnapping American citizens. Oh my God, they're kidnapping our own people, grown men. That's what you hear all the time. And if you're a dumbass leftist that just watches that news, you're going to automatically think, what the fuck is going on in my country? That they are just attacking American citizens, that they are attacking children and kidnapping them and sending them off to some land they've never even been to. That's what you would think because that's what you hear. And of course, you're going to get psychos out there that are going to believe this shit. It makes me, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. It makes me mad. It makes me furious that you would that you would have to go through this as an ICE agent, doing your job, getting rid of people that should not be here, and have to worry about your family getting murdered, you getting dogs, somebody going to your house, a bunch of leftists over there just fucking throwing a lynch, gathering up a lynch mob and going out there and trying to kill you and your family, and you have to hide your face. We talked about it before. Everybody on the right, you see them like the biggest names, they have to hide their kids photos. And for somebody to be, you know what, there's more right wing violence than there are left wing. I mean, let's just be honest. Who has to worry more? Who do companies worry about offending more? Look at what happened at ABC the other day. We had a psycho leftist that went and tried to shoot, that tried to shoot, sorry, that went and shot ABC, and then tried to say and then did say, I don't know what's up with my try today. God damn, what's going on with my try? I'm sorry about it. I keep throwing try in there. And I did say, Christy Nome and Cash Patel, all right, this is for you, and you're next. You had Keith Olbermann. I mean, this guy ain't no just, you know, fringe leftist. He's pretty part of the mainstream. A lot of people follow this man. threatening Scott Jennings on X, and nothing's being done. Why is this man not arrested? Like, I really want to know, why is this man not arrested? And today I just came on because I was like, man, I feel like shit, but I want to bitch about this stuff because I'm pissed. I am mad. God, this is ridiculous. And where do we go from here as a country? I've been thinking about that a lot. Is there an end game? Like, I really want to know, is there an end game left? This What is your end game? Just fucking radicalize more and more people on the right to the point where they're just so you have an all out civil war? Because that's what it is. I mean, that's the end game for me that I can see. Not for me, before y'all throw me out there, throw the FBI my way. But what I can see is just you're gonna keep fucking with these you're gonna keep fucking with these people. You're gonna keep fucking with everybody on the right. You're gonna keep shooting at them. You're gonna keep harassing them. You're gonna keep terrorizing them until finally they have enough, and then they go and it becomes an all-out war between the two parties, the two factions, the two ideologies. I really don't know what the end game is other than that, and I hope that it doesn't get to that route. Um, but it's like Steven Crowder said, right? Protect yourself at all costs and don't fucking worry about it. Like, if they're gonna put you in harm's way, you got to put them back in harm's way. And I hope that it doesn't come to that. You don't have to come to that situation where you have to use violence, but if it's between mine and yours, think who I'm gonna choose. Guess who I'm gonna choose? It's not gonna be you. But yeah, man, there has to be something done. Um, I mean, Trump, you already designated Antifa as a terrorist group. Let's start follow the fucking money. What's going on? Let's start finding these people. Let's go. Let's go. I want to see something. I want to see something. Now, one of the things I want to start off with is Gavin Newsom, man. I We all know Jimmy came back. I had saw this thing too. Let me go ahead and find it. Oh, where we're gonna look at that right now. But PBD. So I like PBD. I know he tries to be like a moderate too. But I forgot who he had put it. He's all, hey Gavin, how about, I mean, hey Gavin, he put something about, where did I put it? I like this picture. Jimmy Kimmel. Um, yeah, put something about how about you have Erica Kirk on your show? He's talking to Jimmy Kimmel. Sorry, not Gavin. He's talking to Jimmy Kimmel. I don't like that idea. I don't think that's a good idea. Because just the fact that why should we put Erica Kirk through that? I mean, put her in that situation, and for what? Jimmy Kimmel's already shown the kind of piece of shit he is. I don't really see a point to, hey, yeah, let's do that and let's come together. Like, what are we coming together with? People that are just unapologetic with their rhetoric that gets people killed. I really don't see the point. And I think these people are beyond help. I know Jimmy Kimmel's like, I got people on both sides that I love, and we have different, and he wants to do the crying bullshit. But I don't really see a point in putting Erica Kirk through that. Jimmy Kimmel has shown time and time again. All of a sudden, he's the First Amendment enthusiast, right? He's the arbiter of First Amendment of freedom of speech. He was there trying to get Roseanne Barr fired when she had went through her little, mistake, I guess you could call it. I mean, she was kind of spot on. Let's just be real with it. Um, she did look like the Planet of the Apes person. I mean, come on. And it was funny. I thought it was funny. And then she had her meltdown, and nobody gave a shit. I mean, Jimmy Kimmel's been on the end of a lot of cancellations with the Covington kids going all crazy about it, talking about it. Oh, he's done the same thing with vaccinations. Oh yeah, if you don't get vaccinated, you could just die because we don't need to see you. You're not part of society anymore. You're not a fucking person that we should even give the time of day to. Y'all remember that? I'm not making this up. So yeah, I don't think Erica Kirk should be on that show. I think they're all scumbags, and I'm not saying you shouldn't be tolerant towards anybody on the left. If you have family members and or something like that that's on the left, I think you should keep that communication with them. I think family is very important. I think friendship is also very important. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't have that many friends on the left, and the ones I did, they're more acquaintances, and I really don't give a shit to talk to them that much right now. Um, I just don't understand like their ideology, their whole motive, and just mocking a man. I like I said before, I ended up just unfriending a lot of people on Facebook just because I saw them mocking Charlie Kirk's death and talking about. And I said this yesterday, and I apologize for our technical difficulties yesterday. If Charlie Kirk is extreme for you, then you would really hate me because Charlie Kirk's a very moderate person when I'm talking about myself. That's me. I didn't agree with everything the man said. I thought he was a great speaker. I thought he was intelligent beyond his years. I thought he was one of the hardest workers you ever seen. He was 31 years old and accomplished that much shit. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it no matter what side you're on. And then to say Charlie Kirk is, a scumbag and he's oh my god, he said something about the Second Amendment and there's gonna have to be deaths. Yes. Now that's what you call a thinker. That's somebody saying because with freedom, freedom's never free. There's always gonna be things to test that freedom as well. And with gun rights, yes, when you have guns in people's hands, you might have some deaths. That's gonna happen, but it outweighs. I mean, it does not outweigh. Sorry, it does not outweigh. You know, having the right to bear arms. That does not outweigh that. So yes, there's gonna be some deaths. Yes, but we still need the right to bear arms. It's in our constitution. It's also what made us one of the most powerful nations in the world, and it gives you your protection to protect your family and everything, and stop a tyrannical government, an authoritarian government, stopping anything from communist dictators coming in. And I know people are gonna say, "Oh, you're gonna go against the military." Or if they become authoritarian and like, like 2020, then yeah, you might have to one day. Now this is just true. Like I don't know why people make a big thing. And then I had made the analogy about it's like driving a car. Like if you want to drive a car and you want to be able to go from any one place to another, there's gonna be some car deaths. It's just the way it is. It sucks, but that's the way it is because you cannot have this perfect world where you're just driving a car and you never get in a wreck in your entire life, or somebody never dies from a car wreck. Like, yeah, it's unfortunate, but the freedom to be able to drive and go from coast to coast, go from city to city, that outweighs the worry of a few car deaths that are going to happen, and a lot of car deaths actually happen compared to like gun violence. And a lot of the gun violence, and we know where it's at. It's in the inner cities. It's in the gang members. It's in the hoods. Like, come on, we're supposed to punish everybody because a few can't fucking handle themselves, or a few people want to be just terrible gun owners. Like it's our fault now. Nah, I'm not giving up my right to bear arms, and neither should you. And you should be packing. You should be able to protect your family. You should feel secure by having a firearm to say, you know what, if somebody comes in here, they're not coming out the way they came in because they're just probably not even coming out. To be completely honest, you're gonna have to call a coroner because yeah, if it's between you and my family, I'm gonna choose my family every time, 100% of the time. Ah, my nose getting to me, guys. Sorry. Hopefully, you out there have a beer with me, waiting for my Lone Star. How many of y'all actually drink Lone Star out there? Any Texas people? But anyways, let's go ahead and hear Gavin Newsom talk about ICE agents like they're the Gestapo. That's another thing, the Gestapo, the modern day Gestapo. Well, yeah, fucking people don't know what you're talking. Read a book. Ah, there's not Gestapo getting people that came into your country illegally, getting them out of your country that are depleting your financial everything, causing crimes, fucking doing horrific fucking like everything from rapes to molestations to murder to stabbings. Like, I mean, what are we talking about? This ain't Gestapo. This is stupid. This is stupid, but let's go ahead and listen to him.
That's happening in the United States of America. Masked men jumping out of unmarked cars, people disappearing, no due process. No oversight, zero accountability happening in the United States of America today. People ask, well, is authoritarianism, you're being hyperbolic? Bull, we're being hyperbolic. If you're a black and brown community, it's here in this country. And so.
Okay, why'd you throw black people in there? Black people don't have to worry about it that much. It's brown people, yes, because we are bordering Central and South America, yes. And no, not all brown people. I'm brown. I don't have to worry about that shit. I'm not worried because I'm an American citizen and I'm not committing crimes. So fuck you, Gavin Newsom. This is for you. Fuck you. You're a piece of shit that just spreads a bunch of misinformation to cause all this ruckus in your party and get the fringe people that don't know any better and that get warped and fucking brainwashed by your rhetoric and then go and do some crimes. And by crimes, I mean go and shoot up a innocent man just speaking to college students, talking about going and shooting up a nice facility in Dallas, going to shoot up another one in El Paso. I mean, going up there, go shooting up ABC headquarters, talking about you're gonna get Kristi Noem and fucking Kash Patel. That's you. That's you. That's what you're doing. That's your rhetoric. That's you. Let's finish this off.
I'm deeply proud that I had the privilege of signing the nation's first bill to address the issue of masking. Also to require you have simple identification, to your point. I mean, if some guy jumped out of an unmarked car in a van with a mask on, tried to grab me, I mean, by definition, you're going to push back. And so these are not just authoritarian.
Well, first off, you're an American citizen, so that would be weird, and you would push back. These people know who the fuck's coming after them. They know they skipped their court date. They know they're here illegally. They know that they've done a crime in a country they don't belong in. Let's stop with the fucking bullshit, Gavin Newsom. You're a scumbag, bro, and you're just feeding the cycles, feeding them, getting them in there. And that's why we ended up with a shooting today, because of shit like this. I'm not saying it's directly correlated with you, but I'm saying it's directly correlated with it is. Let's stop. You talking like that is radicalizing people. We know this. Now, again, I'm being facetious. Yeah, I'm being facetious about it. But yeah, you are part of the problem. You're part of the problem, bro. And we know it. And it's like, yeah, American citizens, I hate when they always say that Americans got to just worry about getting kidnapped and grabbed and thrown in a car, unmarked car with unmarked people with no fucking no credentials or anything. That's all lies. We know that's lies. We know it. Now these people, we know who they are. They're ICE agents. They're in big old fucking entourages. They're in big like they're like a goddamn carpool. We know who they are. They know who they're going after. Those people know they're going after them as well. They're not like it's surprise, like, oh my God, I'm here illegal. Oh my God, did I come illegal? I didn't even know that shit. Oh, did I miss my visa fucking court date? Bullshit, Gavin. Bullshit.
Tendencies, these authoritarian actions
by
an authoritarian government.
No, they're not.
You saw what Stephen Miller said last week. This should put chills up. Fine. Called the Democratic Party an extremist organization, basically a terrorist organization, saying he's going after his enemies. You saw the tweet that Donald Trump sent out, Truth Social, basically telling Pam Bondi, I want these 3 people taken out. That's happening in the United States.
I guess we just don't have a good memory because we don't remember. I think they were just shot at. Gavin Newsom's comments last night when they're going to be held responsible. I totally agree. And I did see this the other day as well. And I remember when I saw this, I was like, God, is this real? But yes, Governor Newsom press office. Now, is this like affiliated with him? I don't know. I really want to know. If you know the answer, please let me know. But it does say that Kristi Noem is going to have a bad day today. You are welcome, America. I mean, threat much? Are we just do we not know what threats are anymore? Craziness right there. Yeah. And he is the one, like we said, like I said earlier, he is the one that made that unmask rule in California where he's trying to push it. Not sure if it passed, but he's putting a bunch of ICE agents in harm's way and their families because we've seen, I don't know how many times I've seen videos of them taking pictures of the license plate, taking pictures of the ICE agents and trying to dox these people. We even had one illegal that was doxing these people and she got arrested. She was all crying. I don't know if y'all remember, I did a video about it a long time ago, but they're pulling her out of the car. She's all crying and the guy's like, leave her alone, leave her alone. It's like, fuck you, bitch. You came to our country and decided to get our people killed for doing their job with a bunch of people like you and everybody else that came in this country illegally, broke the law to come here, and then start to fucking get benefits from our tax paying money. Nah, we ain't playing that shit no more. I don't think we should have ever been playing that shit, if you ask me. But no, that ain't happening, bro. That ain't happening. And fuck you. Go back to where you came from. I don't care if you think that's bad, whatever. Now, we did see, I saw this the other day. I mean, the other day, earlier today. Sorry. I've been misspeaking a lot, man. These goddamn allergies are getting to my head. But JD Vance, he basically said the obsessive attack on law enforcement, um, particularly ICE, must stop. I'm praying for everyone hurt in this attack and for their families. Now, there's nothing controversial about that statement right there. There is absolutely zero anything controversy in that statement. We all seen how they've been attacking ICE facilities in Oregon, Washington. You see it in Seattle. You see it in LA, and then they brought the National Guard in, and then people got mad, like, how dare you bring the National Guard? How dare you bring order to a city that's just it's running on chaos? How dare you? How dare you? With my what's her name? What's her name? What's that autistic girl's name? How dare you? What is her name? How am I going blank on her? I forgot her name just right now. I went blank. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. It's gonna drive me crazy. How dare you? How dare you? Mr. Trump, how dare you? Greta Thunberg, there it is. There's that dumbass. Greta Thunberg, yeah. Got my Greta Thunberg voice. All right. Now, what do you see? John Favre, I don't know, it's probably French, gay. The vice president is not a reliable source of information. Now, they did community note him. That's why this happened. They community noted him and said, like, oh, it's still pending the information and all this, because they were trying to say he was saying it was a left-wing terrorist. Nothing in there says anything about left-wing terrorism. He's just saying the continuous, like, the continuous attacks on ICE facilities, right? It needs to stop. The continuous attack on ICE agents needs to stop. The continuous attack on just federal agents in general, and talking about police officers and everything else, needs to stop. And we've seen it. Unless you're just going bird box, I don't see nothing. Just putting on your blindfold and like, I never seen this. Where then either you're really not informed and you should probably not be talking about these things, or you're in a cult because you don't want to face the facts and you're an idiot, because you just don't want to come to the truth, man. I don't know what it is. I know, as the truth hurt. It's like, oh no, 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 don't give me no more, no more truth. Nothing about what he said on there is controversial. And then he goes, this is now the fifth or sixth time he's posted a political take contradicting by the facts from his own law enforcement agencies. Now, I will say the FBI, Cash Patel, Don Bongino, y'all been terrible with messaging. I mean, the amount of shit that we've been seeing, especially with the Charlie Kirk stuff, I mean, even that so non-consistent. Like, the things y'all are saying, this happened, no, this happened, no, this happened, no, this happened. It's like, how can you get your shit together and look at, and it's like, really, we're saying he's a lone gunman? One guy, 22 years old, looks like a dipshit, doesn't know what he's doing, and all of a sudden he texts his boyfriend, oh, hey, it was me. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? That was you? Like, is that a normal conversation? There's more to it. There's more people involved, and y'all need to come, like, y'all need to actually say, yeah, we're investigating these other people as well. I know the one guy that you thought who did like the distraction ended up having kitty porn. It's like, well, what else was he in? There's Reddit groups, there's trans groups, Antifa groups that he was in. I know they said they're investigating. Okay, what were the results? Y'all don't say nothing. How long does it take you to fucking look through some text? What is everything? Their communication is terrible with the people. They're not transparent at all. And I know they fucking glow and glee about how transparent our administration is. Where? I want to see it because you have Pam Bondi saying they have thousands of tapes of child porn from the Epstein's files. Then you got fucking Cash Patel saying there's no tapes, and if there's tapes, I'd hand them over. Yeah, and nobody wants to see that shit. But we want to know who's in them, who's getting indicted, who's going to be in prison for the rest of their life for doing something horrible to our children. Um, yeah, we need to know these things. You need to be transparent. And they've been really bad with this one too, with Charlie Kirk. They've been bad with this. I mean, they've been a little better with this one. Now they did show that the shooter left some bullets that were inscribed anti-ice and everything else like that, which is pretty interesting. I don't know what's going on with the whole I'm gonna put stuff on my bullets, which is I guess at least if they tell you, they're kind of like telling you, right? Hey, we're leftists that hate this, and still people are like, man, what do you think the motive is? They tell you I'm anti-ice. They tell you. And you know what's ironic? And it is sad, and I'm not gonna laugh at I'm not gonna laugh at those people that I believe one or two of them passed away, which is unfortunate. And I've never seen, and please show me because I could call him a scumbag with you. Where have you ever seen a right wing pundit, a right wing influencer, a right wing podcaster, or just anybody in the right wing saying we don't need to get rid of these people, we need to kill them? I've never seen that. And if anybody ever said that, that's abhorrent behavior. They need to be shunned from society because that's a terrible thing to say. These people, a lot of these people are looking for a better life, and we're not pretending that they're not all the time. Now, some of them are not. Some of them are here for other mischievous reasons, but some of them are. And I don't think they should stay here. I think they should be deported. Yes, but that doesn't mean I would say yeah they need to be killed. And if anybody said that, and especially in the right wing, I would be like yeah I'm with you. Those people are pieces of shit. And that's the thing. Like you see people on the left love. I mean, what was it? 30% said that they were not okay with political violence, and I think 80% said they were not okay on the right, but 30 on the left. So that means like 60 something percent said they're okay or somewhat okay with political violence. And you're telling me which one is the radical party? So yeah, and then what? This is where JD Vance shines, and I do. I know I've heard about JD Vance and Peter Thiel, and JD Vance just like this was this leftist, and all of a sudden he just adopted the right. I don't know how much of that's true. I haven't done my proper digging. I have done some digging. It just seems like he was just anti-Trump. He was more conservative. It's anti-Trump. He was in these think tanks with Peter Thiel and all these kind of things. I'm not a big fan of what was it? Why am I going blank today? Hold on. Peter Thiel. Oh, Palantir. There you go. I'm not a big fan of Palantir, and I think that's Skynet. So yeah. Now JD Vance shines like always. The government had anti-ice messaging carved on the bullets he used. What precisely did I get it wrong? Dipshit. Yes. I love that. I love that. I hate the whole kowtowing to these people and being nice to these idiots. Why are we nice to these idiots? It's time to go and fucking shove that green dildo from the WNBA up their asses, metaphorically, and let them know we ain't gonna take your little bullshit. We ain't gonna take your lies, and we're gonna call you out. And that's why Jimmy Kimmel got called out. I know everybody wants to talk about it was freedom of speech thing. It was a freedom of speech, and Donald Trump couldn't take a joke from a comedian. First of all, you think of yourself as a political analyst. Let's be real. You're not a comedian. You're not funny. You don't really care to fucking. A comedian wants to get all the audience laughing. You just want to get that little fringe group on the left laughing. You don't really care for that. And people were more mad because you lied and you tried to tie the shooter of Charlie Kirk to a fucking right winger and to a MAGA. Yeah, and even the news. Remember, the news said, "Oh my God, maybe some Charlie Kirk fan or some MAGA fan ended up shooting in the air and got Charlie Kirk in the neck." Yeah, because that's a reasonable fucking outcome. That's a reasonable outcome to come to. Yeah. Who would have thought it was just MAGA people shooting in the air at a college campus? Because that's normal. What? That's your people. That's your people. Okay, here was what I was just talking about. Hey Jimmy Kimmel, I watched your show last night and appreciate addressing the audience. Now I don't know why PBD wouldn't even watch that show. Here's a challenge for you and Robert Iger. Oh, both scumbags. Why not invite Erica Kirk on the show to show respect to her and her family? And moving forward, consider inviting more conservatives on your show. one for one. Your show will see ratings it's never before in the 30 to 90 days. Thoughts? Um, I put no. He's a disingenuous piece of shit that has fueled the leftist death cult to go seek and destroy its enemies over words and disagreements. So hell no. Sad that you actually watch this show. Yeah, fuck Jimmy Kimmel. Can't meet halfway with terrorists or terrorist sympathizers. Very good suggestion. Let's see how much balls this guy has. I don't think so at all. I love this idea. I know people are trying to come together. No chance he'll ever do that. He's a coward and could never look her in the eye. I don't think he would either, but I don't really care to. Maybe after the president stops insulting Kimmel. Okay. We also commit to having more liberals. He does have liberals. Every one of them has been invited. They don't show up. And yeah, a lot of them don't ever show up. Patty just handed Kimmel the easiest W of his career. Democrats are the only group on the planet that can gun down an innocent man, celebrate his death, mock his wife, destroy memorials for him, lie about who killed him, and somewhat still make themselves the victims. That is a really I am Leia. That's a really, really good saying right there. Go follow this woman, you guys. Again, I'm just trying to get people to follow me. Sorry, Leia. I don't know if I can get anyone to follow you. I don't know if I can get anyone to follow you, but I do appreciate that post. I think that's a really good post. Oh my god. But yes, I do not see a point. Kimmel's show targets a young liberal demographic. We know that. Really weird how you how excited you are to parade a grieving widow around like for political dunks. I agree with Patrick on this one. There should be more on both sides. No, I don't give a shit, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a shit about Jimmy Kimmel if he started to have right wingers on his show. There's nothing that would get me to watch Jimmy Kimmel. There's absolutely nothing. Now, if you are on my side, let me know. If you're on Pat David's side, let me know. But is there anything Jimmy Kimmel can do to get you on his side and start watching his show? He's done too much damage. I don't really care to have this man. Like to have him in my living room. Sorry about the cough again, guys. Jesus Christ. I'm feeling it today. All right. So I did want to see this. Joshua Jan. This comes from Andy No. If you don't follow Andy No, he's a great reporter, journalist, always showing the horrors of Antifa and the violence Antifa brings to campuses, to just any riots that they bring. It's very, very in tune with all that kind of stuff. The man who carried out the shooting today in the ICE facility in Dallas left behind a literal anti-ICE message on the rifle cartridge where he killed himself. Good. I'm glad you killed yourself. Piece of shit. Jan, a liberal biracial family in Fairview, Texas. His mother is critical of gun laws in their state. His sister, Kyoko Jan, Kyoko sounds like Japanese, is a woke woman who was a supporter of Beto O'Rourke. His name's Francis. Don't give him that beaner name. He doesn't deserve it. All right. The attack occurred in the context of months of Democratic politicians, liberals, and leftists encouraging violent direct action against ICE. Antifa and the far leftist extremists have been releasing names, photos, and addresses. Now, this is the prick. Glad he's dead because he just shooting innocent people, killed innocent immigrants that were gonna get deported back home. Now they're not, and we have to tell their countries that their family members not coming back home. What a piece of shit. And it does say anti-ice on the bullets, as you see there. Jesus Christ, look at those bullets. And this is his mom. All right, I believe his mom. That can't be his sister, unless it's his sister. Governor Abbott, Senator Corn, and Senator Cruz. How does it make you feel that your action to open up gun laws is responsible for the killing of 21 more people? Do you secretly sit in front of the TV and smile a demented smile? You must be proud of all the money that sits in your bank accounts from the gun lobby support. Was it worth it, Governor Abbott? How about this? Your senators? When we prioritize money, when you prioritize money over people, this is what you get. So it says, "Here's my hope." Yeah, where your fucking son or brother just went and shot people, so might want to step that back. I want to apologize. Probably part of the radicalization that brought him to that fucking point where he thought he had to do this. May you be reminded of debts every time you spend your precious blood money you have received in the gun lobby. Now, I'm gonna have to look this up. Let me look this up real quick because I always hear the gun lobby is giving them so much money. The gun lobbies, the gun lobbies, the gun lobbies. I really want to know how much money does the gun lobbies give politicians? Because I remember I read it a long time ago and it was very little. It was nothing compared to like other people that do this. So gun right groups have given more than 89 million in total to federal candidates, parties, and outside groups from 1989 to 2024. So that is a long period of time. In 2024 alone, gun interests spent about 14.7 million on lobbying. In 2016, 5.9 million to Republican candidates, 106,000 to Democrats. So it's obviously lopsided on the Republican side because they are more. Some senators receive campaign independent expenditures that benefit them rather than direct donations. For example, Ron Johnson, Senator Ron Johnson, had gotten 222,000 in direct contributions for pro gun groups, plus 1 million more via dependent supportive spending. So they do get some money. Yeah. Over time, the NRA and the gun rights and entities have often contributed more to Republicans than Democrats. I would assume yes. I mean, yeah. Now I want to see where do they rank? Where do they rank in overall money? Let's see. I want to see where they rank because I'm pretty sure they're low in the low end. It depends on how you define overall. Okay, well, I would have to look all that up later. But bottom line, the gun lobby is a significant sphere, but is not ranked among the top lobbying or campaign spending industries overall compared to sectors like pharmaceuticals, tech, energy, insurance, etc. Its money is relative modest. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. There has to be more, way more in other industries. But it says, where am I at? Hope you think of it 100% when you attend the NRA meetings in a few days, Senator Cornyn. I realize you suddenly had something in DC come up where you won't be attending. It's unfortunate you don't even have the spine to stand up to the NRA and tell them the real reason why you aren't attending. You're a coward, a spineless coward. Why haven't our government officials failed us? Their lust for money and power. Now, I agree with that part. It is time we vote out our spineless tools and bring in people who actually care about others. Now, I agree with I think a lot of them are spineless cowards that take money from China and pharmaceuticals that poison our kids and our parents and our brothers and sisters and everybody else. But no, I'm not putting the NRA. I don't think the NRA has done that much anything. I mean, just them alone. But no, and the NRA is just a group of people that are constitutional, responsible gun owning people. I'm in the NRA, and I don't understand the whole, oh my god, these people are evil. Why? Because they want to protect their families. That's all they ever talk about. You never hear the NRA and they're like, yeah, we're just gonna go shoot some people. Yeah, you never hear that. They're always saying, yeah, you have a right to have for gun responsibility to own guns to protect your family with guns and firearms and everything else. Be a responsible fucking gun owner. It's not that hard. So yeah, I'm gonna call bullshit on the way they always act like it's gun lobbies. So yeah, not a fan of that. Now I want to end on some of these things. I did see this. Oh my god, I remember seeing this. I don't know if y'all guys, but this is fucking ridiculous. Look at this. Now this is a woman claims that her 14-month-old baby named Bella. Now, any of y'all ever had kids, you know they're not talking at 14 months. All that shit. That's all they're doing. Was born a boy, now uses her pronouns. She, her pronouns. So here is my transgender baby. Her name is Bella. Bella was born a boy, and now uses she, her pronouns. Child abuse. Take that baby away. Take it away. Take it away.
So here is my transgender baby.
My transgender baby. I haven't seen I actually just watched, I just read the title earlier and I reposted it because I was like, I mean, goddamn. And I did not know she sounded like that. Hey, your transgender baby needs to go away.
So here is my transgender baby. Her name is Bella.
Doesn't she sound like Austin Powers? One more time.
Transgender baby. Her name
That's a nice baby.
name is Bella. Bella was born a boy, but now uses she, her pronoun. And so here is my trans.
Dude, these people are sick. If this doesn't tell you the battle between good and evil, I don't know what would convince you at this point. Now, I did see this.
Come on.
This made me so fucking mad. Now, there's this tour going on TS here at the TSU EDU. Students reporting stealing and destroying our signs yesterday. You see a screwdriver as a weapon, and then they block us. And one thing I do want to say, I forgot what it's called. It's called they'll mention it in the video, but it's like the Fearless Tour or some shit like that. Something to that thing. So they go to a HBCU, historically black college and university. And these people, and one of the funniest things is I don't know if it's let me see if it's on this one, but a lot of these people are, if you go to this page, what was it? Deport on legals. Now let's talk. A lot of people were saying, "Oh my God, MAGA's worst enemy, educated black people." Now, when you watch this, you tell me, are these educated black people? And if they are, I don't see it. I see a bunch of entitled savages acting like goddamn idiots. Like, when you see this video, you're gonna get pissed off. I got pissed off the whole time. I'm like, what is this? These people are acting like animals. You'll see them and they're just like animalistic tribe. Like, it's like going into a fucking rainforest tribe and seeing, like, they're seeing mankind for the first time other than themselves. It's like seeing a new person, a white person, like, oh, what is that? It's so weird the way they act, and look how ghetto they are and how stupid, and and then the one thing I want you to notice is look at the cops' actions. The cops are not your friends, and they end up saying at the end of the video, thank you, police, thank you for what? What are you thanking these cops for? Let's go ahead and listen to it.
Hey, you can't don't do that. Come on.
Look at how happy they are for little childish nonsense. Look at this girl right here. Look at her.
Come on.
Oh shit, he saw the sign. What is that? And y'all are the future? Y'all are the future of black people? Look at this. Look at this. This is retarded. And look at this cops. They ain't doing a goddamn thing. When you take somebody's property, that's a crime. And they ain't doing a damn thing about it. They let them, and this will continue until fucking cops decide to do something about it, and until you decide to as well. That's your property. They can't touch it. And it's time for them. It's time for you to have more people in your backup and do something about it. There's no way. I seen a lot of black people on there saying this is a black university. White people don't have no they have no what is it? No permission to be here. Okay, so can white people start saying that too in the other universities? Is that okay then? And I'm not white, so don't call me a fucking racist. Like, oh, you're just white racist. No, I ain't white, and I don't want to be white. I ain't trying to be white. But is that okay then? So white people could just start telling y'all motherfuckers, hey, y'all can't be here. This is a white university. Lock him up. I don't know if y'all seen that stupid thing. State property. Yeah, bro. Not following. Let's go. Let's see how childish and how it just turns into like this goddamn animal show, and they are acting like animals. I don't give a shit if you want to call it racist or not. I really don't care, because I'm not being racist. I'm just talking about the behavior of these people. I don't care if they're white. I'd call them animals too. I don't care if they look like me and they're brown beaners. I'd say the same shit.
Yo. Oh, you better not, boy. You better not. Okay. You better not.
That's the worst of the worst right there. I'm sorry, that one pissed me. You better not, boy. You better not touch me. You went to him. Let's rewind it. You better not, boy. You better not.
Okay.
I would tell him, fuck you. Get the fuck out of my face, you little prick. It looks like he's like 5'6", too. Little pussy. Acting all hard because he knows you can't do nothing. And he wants that photo op. He wants a white person fucking shoving him or punching him. He wants that. Even though he's the aggressor, somehow he's the victim. the aggressor is the victim, just like Liao said earlier, right? These people, the Democrats, are the only ones that could shoot people, mock the wife of the person that got shot, and fucking laugh about it, and then be the victim somehow. That's the truth right there.
Bring the sign back.
What are you doing, cops? Yep. And the cops ain't your friends, guys. Stop with this fucking, oh, we back to blue. For what? What are they doing? Nothing. They're letting them fucking take their property. There's their security guard. He looks like he's overwhelmed. They ain't doing shit. Fuck them. Okay. This cough is getting to me, guys. Tell me that don't look like a fucking zoo. Come on. Tell me. It's not like walking through a goddamn zoo of animals. Look at them. And it has nothing to do with their color. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Tell me I'm lying. Look at this. Yeah, pack of hyenas. We was gangs. We was gangs. And they're proud of themselves. Look at this fucking dope head over here. She looks like she belongs on a corner, not the college. What do? Do you sweep up the college? Because look at, she ain't missing teeth, toofuses. You got no toofuses, girl. Oh my God. Look at like he's so proud of himself for acting like a clown. This is what we're dealing with, people. This is what we're dealing with. He's so happy to fucking just be a dipshit like that. Look at this. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? We were kangs. No, you look like a fucking idiot. That's what you look like.
End live pregame or postgame situation here. We have 500 people watching.
We got 500 right here watching.
Look.
Here's the white guy that probably has like 1/16 African American. the yellow bone that acting like he's more black than the other blacks.
Whoa. This is insane.
Look at this group of people. Jesus, is this a college? I'd be ashamed if I went to this college. I would get the fuck out the next day after watching this video. Like, I'm out.
Look. Whoa.
Oh, you're so proud of yourself. I'm glad. I hope your parents are happy. Oh, my kid's in college. Look at the way they're acting. Look at this.
Well, I think the Fearless tour definitely made an impact.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Somebody's like right there. Why is he not arrested? Why is there no arrest right there? Because they get away and they feel emboldened and they're entitled to do whatever the fuck they want. And this is why people are saying, protect yourself. I hope they were packing. I probably can't, right? Because they're at a college. But shit, those cops are packing. They ain't doing a damn thing. They're letting these people just run all over them. Oh, it makes me so mad.
Throw something in our car?
Arrest.
They just try to hit the car.
And they don't arrest them. Hey, don't do that again, brother.
Gosh.
I think Horace is still out there trying to make sure the car is safe.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, officers.
Wow.
All right, that's where I have a problem, guys. I know you let me know. Am I wrong? But I wouldn't thank these fucking cops. They haven't done one arrest. They've been taking their property. They've been harassing them, terrorizing them, running them out of a school where it is public property, where you should be able to voice your fucking opinions. But no, you run them out because you're a bunch of children that can't handle discourse, can't handle somebody with a different opinion than you, and you have to act like a fucking child having a tantrum or like a bunch of wild pack of animals because that's what you look like to me. I'm sorry, and I don't give a fuck. That is what you look like to anyone with with their fucking brain intact. It looks like a savage tribe just fucking throwing arrows at somebody. It looked like a savage tribe of people just running people out of your like little fucking commune. And again, I would say this about any group of people that behaved this way. This is disgusting behavior. Teachers should be ashamed. You motherfuckers should be ashamed. The dean should be ashamed, and everybody involved in that facility should be ashamed of themselves that you cannot even have discourse with a group of people that have a different opinion from you because it's hurtful. It's violence. Like it's violence, right? That's why they believe they can put violence on you because you're putting violence on them because your words are violence to them. So they feel justified in behaving like that and hurting you. That's disgusting. And I hope these people I hope something happens because that's disgusting.
Hey!
Yeah, they threw a drink up top.
Oh my gosh, they threw a drink up top. Yeah, we got this all live. I'm posting this directly after so everyone can see exactly what
Holy
happens.
shit.
Oh my gosh.
Turn up a lot.
All right, guys, we are out of here. We'll see you later.
Look at how pissed they are too.
Are they gonna block
You're
me?
that mad because the
I
group
think
of
that
people
might
went
be
to go
what
talk
they're
to your
trying to
college. Yeah, that's normal behavior.
They're intentionally
Fatigue.
blocking us.
We got the fatigue. Hey, that's normal behavior to
I'm not
you?
gonna end now, I guess. We've got more stuff. They're hitting the car.
I thought they wanted us to leave.
They're hitting the car. We're trying to leave, and they're telling us to leave, and they don't. want
It's
us
almost
to
like
leave, I
they
guess.
threw a
Hey.
drug at them to act. What is that one where? What is that movie? Ah, what is that? Is it the Kingsman or what was it where they have like this once the bomb goes off, they all just become like these psychos and start murdering each other. What is that movie? Tell me in the comments. I know you know what I'm talking about, where they just release like this bomb and everybody just becomes this violent savage and they all start killing each other. And they know like it's just like it's just their primal instincts come out of them and they don't know how to handle it. And they're just like, God, I'm fucking beating the shit out of each other. Oh, that's a really good movie. But that's what it reminds me of. It's like they just threw a bomb and just everybody's just their primal instincts and violence just like triggered. It's like a zombie apocalypse. Like, look at this shit. We want brains. Give us your brains because they don't have none of their own. Because that's why they can't just sit down and have a civil conversation like normal people.
They are still hitting the car.
These are your college future professors. Look at this.
Look, they're intentionally blocking us. They want us to leave, but they don't want us to leave.
It's like the biggest conundrum of
They
all
want you to
time. They're
leave,
still
but they want to
hitting the
hurt
car.
you. Is what they
This
want to
is
do.
wild.
Now, just so this white guy understand, I'm sure he does, but they want to hurt you. They want to kill you. If they let them loose, they would kill you and they would laugh about it and they'd videotape it and they'd be like, fucking, yeah, this is great. That's what they would do. Let's be honest with the situation. Look at them. What are they gonna do? They're just gonna push you around and then stop and just say, like, oh, let them go, let them go. No, they're gonna tear you apart. Like I said, like rabid dogs, they can't control their instincts. Their primal instinct is just fucking taking over their entire brain, and now all they see is blood. Look at these people, Jesus Christ!
It's like a zombie apocalypse or something, man. Like they're wow.
Sure the fuck is. Look at that guy.
Still hitting the
Yeah, your life matters. Your life
Whoa!
don't matter. You personally,
was
your life
loud.
don't matter. You're a piece of shit. Now, if you studied serial killers, narcissists, and all that, that's what these people are. They get off they get off to just having fear. A lot of people I've seen that they get off to that. They get off to like black people just. Some of these black people right here, they're getting off to like, oh man, look, they're scared of us. Look, they're thriving on that. They're thriving on that fear, that that animal instinct that they have in them. That everybody has in them. Not everybody has that animal instinct in them, but we know how to fucking act civilized. These people obviously don't know how to turn that civilization, that civility on. Now, that's what they are. They're just a bunch of narcissists that they're right and you're wrong no matter what you do, even though you did nothing. And they're gonna justify their behavior by, oh my God, the violence, and they're white. Their white skin was just too much for me. You can't even handle white skin. And they're getting off to it. They're having fun. I guarantee you, I 100% guarantee you, these people make videos like, oh shit, they ain't gonna come in our fucking campus. Nah, I ain't coming in our campus, motherfucker. They ain't gonna fucking take these motherfuckers out. You already know that's what they did the whole time. I guarantee if you follow any of these clowns, they're bragging about it on social media right now.
She's gonna do this the whole way out of here. Oh, here we go.
Because the cops ain't doing the damn thing. And this will continue until the police actually step up and do their goddamn job.
Guys, they just whoa. Yeah, we're gone now. We are gone now.
Look at that. Just a fucking sea of dipshits. It's just a wave of them. A tidal wave of dumb fucks. These people make me mad. And these are show the signs, show the whole story. DEI should be illegal. Wow. That's terrible to say. Okay. And it says David Kai. Oh, this is their ats. Their I don't know, I'm sure. Actually, I might interview one of these guys. David Kai. Good dude. He was very respectful and answered my message. Deport all illegals now. Let's talk. Okay. The fuck does that even mean? Like, what does that mean? What are you trying to say? Let's see what some of the comments, because that seems like a normal thing to say. Right. Get permission from the school to protest and hold debates like others. So glad the school stood their ground and backed their students. That's you people are idiots, dude. I do prefer Charlie's method of just sitting there and letting people approach him. Well, they didn't let him. Racial discrimination should be illegal, and the U.S. should model country that does deport illegal aliens. Okay, so yeah, I agree with both these statements. DEI should be illegal. It is illegal. I mean, it is, but until the Democrats just decided, we're just gonna go full in on that. Oh no, he put an opinion on the card. Guess that gives us permission to touch his shit and him, huh? Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to hold him in. The other side literally says illegals in it. You realize that the law says to do away with with anything illegal. Seems like common sense. Yeah, this is common. This, like I said, am I a radical then? Because this is pretty fucking moderate shit to me. I don't really see nothing wrong with any of these signs. I think we need to deport all illegals. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. I think DEI is terrible because you're not hiring people off of merit. We're a meritocracy, and once you start hiring people off the skin color, then we are not. And you always want to use the MLK as your fucking your pinpoint. And what did he say? Let's not judge people from the color of their skin, but the content of the character. Okay, so let's do that. You're not judging people by the content of the character. If you're hiring off of, oh, you're lesbian, fuck it, get on in here, girl. Oh, you're gay, you're trans, you're Native American, well, get on in here. Why don't you go fly that jet too while you're at it? You're black, right? Let's go. We need some more black pilots. It don't matter what your qualifications are. No, I'm sorry, that is stupid. We need to hire off of merit. You should be hired by how good you are. It's just ah, this is dumb. This is dumb. It's just like Hanoto. What's her name? Hanoto, the Hawaiian senator, where she was like, I heard you're making these people do pull-ups now, and women are not getting their chance to be in the FBI because of they can't perform such pull-ups because there's difference between physicalities between men and women. Which, oh, now there's differences, right? Now you want to acknowledge those differences. And it is, yes, there are differences, physicalities between the two genders. And yeah, when you are chasing bad guys, you need to be up to par, and you need to be physically fit enough to go and do it. And if you can't, then get the fuck out of here, get in line, go get an office job, go do something that doesn't require you to chase a bunch of bad guys. And you can't even do a pull-up. I'm sorry. But yes, so I'm going to conclude this show. Now, these people did nothing wrong. These idiots defending them. What's so bad about the science? Totally agree. Like that. What's wrong with deporting illegals? I totally agree. Okay, then we see them. See what he had signs that the students disagree with and so offensive. Do you believe that it makes their aggressive behavior acceptable? Like that too. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and see some of these, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with what they did. These people acted like savages, like idiots. They don't know how to just participate in civil discourse, and it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. If I went to that university, I'd get the fuck out of there, bro. That is embarrassing that you acted that way. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Come on. Come on. Come on, Tyrone. Come on now. Terrible. Terrible. And if any Hispanic people do that too, I'm gonna call them out too. Any white people do that, I'm gonna call them out. It looks like those white people. Oh, what's that famous picture? Before I leave, I want to show this picture. Was it the Arkansas 5? Was it the Arkansas 5? Or 6? Going into school. They look like those people when they desegregated schools. Let me see if I can find that. But that's what it reminds me of. I was trying to think, what does it remind me of? Sorry, I've been going a little long here. Desegregation. I forgot. I don't know if there's a video. There should be. Yeah. This is what it kind of reminds me of. Little Rock 9. My bad. I said Little Rock 5. Little Rock 9. Let's go ahead and share this. This is exactly what it was. Like this bunch of hate.
There's a lot of work that goes.
Let me take off this because they're gonna copyright me for some bullshit. All right.
Our National Guard ringed the schools. The first day, 8 of the 9 went to school together, accompanied by their parents and ministers. The call to gather with the others before school. Elizabeth Eckford walked alone and met a mob.
Look at these white people all pissed off.
Can you tell me your name, please?
I wanted to see more of that one, but yeah, you see those white people acting all crazy. You see them acting all crazy. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of that. Just a bunch of crazy white people going all wild just because they're fucking. They're desegregating their schools after Brown versus Board of Education. That's what it looks like. It looks like these those white people acting like savages right there, acting like animals. Like, it's getting to me, guys. It's getting to me. But like, how dare you let these Negroes? And they probably said way worse things. Of course, I know. Come in our school. Blah, 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 blah. It's like South Park. Blah, 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 blah. That's what it looks like to me. Anyways, you have a wonderful night. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Unfortunately, we didn't get nobody on the live today. I wish we would have. But hopefully you get to see this later. And hopefully you have some insights on comments and let me know what you think. What do you think of this whole situation? What do you think of the media? Do you think Gavin Newsom and all them have some responsibility in the rhetoric, calling them and Tim Walz, everybody else, Kamala Harris, calling it Gestapo and saying it's Nazi Germany, masked men that have no credentials, just kidnapping people. Do you think am I right there in saying that this is partially on them for all the rhetoric that they've been spewing to the masses, especially the fringe masses that have a lot of psychological problems on pills and all kinds of other fucking weird, narcissistic, psychotic diagnosis that's going on in that party? Let me know. You have a great day. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all tomorrow and we'll have a conversation.